Good morning, Titans. Welcome to CSUF News. I'm Tristan Aglino.
And I'm Berania Barasa.
CSUF students are known for getting around campus through skateboards and scooters. Because of this, the use of personal transportation poses a problem within the crowded campus.
With campus laws restricting the use of scooters, skateboards, and other forms of single transportation, Michael Quintero investigates the current regulations of skating on campus.
Students can be seen riding skateboards throughout campus. With parking costing over $200 a semester and having to deal with finding a parking spot, students use skateboarding as an alternative. Skateboarding on campus violates President Directive 16, which was applied in 2008. Since then, they have added signs like this across campus to try and regulate skateboarding on campus. I had a chance to speak with Corporal Perez on the issue with skateboarding on campus and what exactly could happen if a student was stopped.
So typically with dealing with skateboarding on campus, we're not looking to always stop people. Mostly we're going to warn them, give them a warning. Usually we'll give them a quick blurb. They'll skateboard by us, they'll drive by us, and we'll just say real quick, hey, just FYI, no skateboarding on campus.
Skateboarding on campus does violate the California Vehicle Code Section 21113, which prohibits skateboarding or any unauthorized vehicle to be ridden on school grounds. The consequences of skateboarding on campus may seem minimal given the school's discipline, but this does not change the fact of the possible injuries that could occur on campus. University Police is continuing to work toward bringing awareness towards the issue of skateboarding on campus.
We just started doing our push with social media. Our social media is very active now. We're getting ready to release some videos of the do's and don'ts on campus, one of them being the dangers of skateboarding on campus.
Corporal Perez said the University Police is not here to harass students into not riding their skateboard, but rather to educate them on the risk of injury that could happen on a campus with thousands of students walking at one time. Reporting at Cal State Fullerton, this is Michael Quintero with CSUF News.
Now let's hope those students get a memo on those rules.
Now switching gears, though similar to the previous story, parking has become a huge problem for students, not just in finding that perfect parking spot, but also with how much they're paying for permits. Reporter Alexandra Rodriguez is on the scene.
The beginning of the 2019 year brought in again a wave of students as the semester and the new year starts at Cal State Fullerton. This means that the campus will be filled with students and, most importantly, parking space availability throughout the week is scarce again. According to usnews.com, Cal State Fullerton is known to be an impacted school that currently enrolls more than 40,000 students. CSUF student Zetta George commutes to campus from Brea for about 25 minutes every day. She talks about some of the encounters she faces with parking.
It's really crowded and it's hard to find a parking spot most days. So,
according to Cal State Fullerton's map, there are only 8 student parking structures. Cal State Fullerton has one of the busiest traffics. Parking and Transportation Services Communication Specialist Sasha Azoqa comments what some parking encounters are like with students.
A lot of problems come from the congestion on campus. There might be traffic getting in and out of the parking structures and in other parking lots. A lot of students park at our peak parking demand times. So at those times there's a lot of just congestion, cars going in and out.
Daily Titan article, CSUF has been named one of 2019 best workplaces for commuters, which also stated that the department will apply new parking strategies for this upcoming fall.
We have an exciting program coming in fall 2019. We can't release all the information right now. We're still finalizing everything, but expect a lot of promotion around it soon and all summer long. We are going to be moving the current carpool lot in Lot S to hopefully Lot D, and that offers more carpool spaces. It's more of a desirable lot. It's easier to get in and out, and it's more of a benefit to students that are carpooling. All that will be finalized within the next couple of weeks, actually.
Cal State Fullerton is currently going through campus changes to make productivity around the school efficient. This year, parking and transportation is heading in that direction. This has been CSUF News.
Thanks, Alex. We'll keep up to date on the current status with campus parking.
Joining us in the studio is reporter Elizabeth Manzo, who has an intriguing story regarding one of the many social clubs provided on campus.
Thanks, Miranda. With the current rise of Hispanic students attending Cal State Fullerton, the Hermanas Unidas social club has become the main outlet for students who require the full support they need. Melissa Sanchez reporting on this story.
Cal State Fullerton is home to over 40,000 students on campus, and with many commuters, Hermanas Unidas social club has become an outlet for many of those students.
Hispanics are now the largest ethnic group in California,
making up about 40% of the state's population. Millions of immigrant children travel to the U.S. at a very young age, and Hermanas Unidas finds it vital for Latinas to find support within one another.
For me, it's a home away from home because I get to network and socialize with Latinx students, and I found my safe spot on campus.
Hermanas Unidas is based off of 3 pillars: academics, community service, and social networking. With these pillars, along with their motto, Poder de la Mujer, this group of women builds a bond amongst each other that will keep them united. And when women strive for greatness, success follows.
For me specifically, it means hermandad, it means unity as family, it means having a place to go when maybe you're far away from home.
Hermanas Unidas has become a safe space for its many members on campus and has many more chapters throughout Southern California, and it provides support for its many members. For CSUF News, I'm Melissa Sanchez.
Hopefully, this will help spread awareness regarding this club.
Thanks for sharing, Elizabeth, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me here today.
Stick around, we'll be right back with an intriguing story about another club on campus revolving around video games and esports. But before we get to that story, here's a word from our sponsor.
Bye-bye.
Hi. Hoping for a crisp breeze to help keep you alert. Oh, he took a sip of water too. That'll probably help. You were probably gonna turn down the radio too, so you could focus, right?
Probably okay isn't okay.
Right.
If you see a warning sign, stop and call a cab, a car, or a friend.
I think the water line is what really drove it home. I blew on him.
Welcome back, Titans. Our next story is about an unexpected club that has already found its place among the CSU campus.
The Video Game and Esports Club is the go-to club for anyone looking for a break from the struggles of college life. Blake Morrow reports this story about this club and how it helps benefit students who are looking for a break from the struggles on campus.
Any student who has gone through a long week of projects, assignments, lectures, as well as even consistent amounts of work can look towards the Video Game and Esports Club as their go-to destinations to express their interest in video games. Held every Friday evening at the Gabrielino Room at the Titan Student Union, this club comes with an assortment of TV monitors and game consoles with the purpose of bringing students together by means of friendly competition as well as socializing with one another. In addition, the club also introduces a number of esports teams and games such as Rocket League, Overwatch, and Hearthstone. However, joining one can be a challenge to tackle. Naomi Bulda is the vice president of the CSUF Video Game and Esports Club who understands the challenges when joining an esports team.
I think the main challenge when joining an esports team is getting to know your teammates and getting a synergy going with you guys, because when you're just joining a team, like, you don't know each other and know how each other thinks, so you can play together more effectively.
Jordan Goularte is the Hearthstone manager of the CSUF Video Game and Esports Club, who gives some levity to anyone looking to join an esports team.
There's not a whole lot of competition. I'd say the hardest team to be on is probably our Overwatch team, just because the game is a little bit more popular than the others.
Similar to Naomi, but he also comes to the club to interact and build connections with other students as well.
I mean, it's a sense of community. I just come to hang out with friends every week.
But the real question is, how do you get the information involving the club? With your Android or iOS device, you can get that information through the app called Discord. Sebastian Hernandez, who knows the ins and outs of the Discord app.
Discord basically works as an essential messaging tool for the esports community.
All that being said, if you're ever on campus on a Friday afternoon and looking to become the next esports player or even connect with other students, the Video Game and Esports Club is for you. Blake Morris, CSUF News.
Thanks, Blake. Hopefully students can consider looking into the club during their free time while on campus.
Yeah, hopefully I can stop by one Friday during my free time and, get my game on. Up next, Devin Puente covers the controversy surrounding the happiest place on earth, Disneyland, and how ticket prices are affecting its customers.
The happiest place on earth may not be the happiest for some people in terms of its ticket prices due to an early increase in January.
Disneyland started the new year with a surprise by increasing its ticket prices unannounced for the first time since February of last year. According to Theme Park Insider, annual pass prices received the high end of the increase. The Premier Pass, for example, increased about 25%. This local resident isn't too happy about the staggering change.
I don't like it. I don't really feel that they need to increase the prices with the amount of money they make already.
Frankie Gonzalez has been an annual pass holder for the past 2 years, and with an unexpected increase in prices, he was caught off guard about the change.
I believe like as an annual pass holder, I should be told that, okay, for your next year's payments, there are going to be increased rather than just keeping it on the down low.
According to this graph, the prices of Disneyland are only getting higher every year. This local resident feels that Disney is taking advantage of tourists in pursuit for profit.
They don't really know what the prices are exactly since they're coming in from like different parts, so they'll be more open to paying for that.
Money is indeed power, and with Disney bumping its prices to the point of questioning, one Disney cast member who wished to remain anonymous believes that the company has gotten out of hand.
I think with Disney, they're more concerned with themselves rather than their guests. They just really want the money.
Disneyland will have the opportunity for even more revenue with its newest attraction, Star Wars Galaxy Edge, set to open in May. A highly anticipated grand opening, the cast member speculates that it might even increase the prices again.
I see the possibility of it, but I also think it's for the crowd control, considering how many people they're expecting to come for just Star Wars Land.
It's safe to say any increase in price pertaining to Disneyland is only to be received in a negative manner. Will the prices increase ahead of the opening of Star Wars Galaxy Edge? We'll just have to find out in May. Devin Puente, CSUF News.
Thank you, Devin, and that concludes our show for today.
Once again, thank you for tuning into CSUF News. I'm Tristan Magluno.
And I'm Miranda Barraza.
And this is CSUF News.